North Korea, shrouded in mystery and fear, stands as one of the most secretive and oppressive nations in the world. Behind its tightly controlled borders, citizens live under constant surveillance, while its supreme leader, Kim Jong-un, maintains power through a blend of fear, loyalty, and a highly trained elite security force. This is the story of life behind the Iron Curtain, revealed by a former bodyguard who dared to share the truth, brought to you by Eagle Discovery. The creation of an elite force. The origins of Kim Jong-un's elite security force lie in the foundational principles established during Kim Jong-il's reign. This unit, designed to serve as a bulwark against internal and external threats, has transformed over time into an impenetrable shield of unwavering loyalty and discipline. Comprising approximately 200 meticulously selected members, it operates as a core mechanism for maintaining the supreme leader's safety and authority. The selection process begins in the formative years of education, typically in high school, ensuring that only candidates with unblemished backgrounds and impeccable family histories are considered. Family loyalty to the regime is paramount. Any sign of dissent or association with defectors results in automatic disqualification. Furthermore, candidates must exhibit physical perfection, intelligence, and a psychological predisposition toward obedience and submission to authority. Once chosen, recruits are stripped of their past identities. Severing ties with families and friends, they adopt new personas designed to eliminate distractions and foster an unbreakable focus on their duties. Their transformation into faceless guardians is not merely symbolic, but a functional erasure of individuality, making them fully devoted instruments of the regime. This process highlights the regime's ability to exert complete control over individuals, shaping them into tools for its survival while insulating them from personal connections that could compromise their loyalty. Grueling training regime. The rigorous training undergone by these elite guards is as much a test of their physical endurance as it is a psychological reprogramming. The regimen is crafted to strip away weakness, instill resilience, and enforce unwavering dedication to Kim Jong-un. Physically, the recruits face grueling challenges that push their bodies to the limit. These include long-distance marches under extreme weather conditions while carrying heavy gear, exhaustive obstacle courses, and relentless martial arts training. Every move is scrutinized to ensure precision and efficiency in combat scenarios. These recruits are also trained in hand-to-hand combat, knife fighting, and advanced weapon handling to prepare for any situation that could threaten the leader. Psychologically, the training emphasizes loyalty over logic. Recruits are subjected to surreal endurance tests, such as breaking concrete slabs with their bare hands or heads. While these exercises might seem theatrical, their true purpose lies in reinforcing the idea that their bodies are indestructible tools in service of the supreme leader. The success of these exercises becomes a measure of their loyalty, dedication, and willingness to endure any hardship for Kim Jong-un. Additionally, the recruits are bombarded with propaganda. Their training incorporates intensive sessions where they study the history and ideology of the Kim dynasty, along with personal stories glorifying Kim Jong-un. This ensures that their allegiance to the regime is not just a professional duty, but a deeply ingrained belief system. Failure is not an option. Trainees who do not meet the program's standards face expulsion, which in the context of North Korea can mean imprisonment, exile, or worse. This environment of constant pressure ensures that only the most resilient and loyal individuals complete the program. Beyond the physical and mental conditioning, recruits are instilled with a sense of self-sacrifice. They are trained to view their lives as expendable if it means protecting the supreme leader. This extreme level of dedication is reinforced through repeated drills that simulate assassination attempts or emergencies, where recruits must act as human shields without hesitation. The role of propaganda and indoctrination expanded. Propaganda forms the backbone of North Korea's authoritarian control, infiltrating every aspect of society. From the moment a child begins to understand the world, they are indoctrinated into a narrative that deifies the Kim family. Stories glorifying Kim Il-sung, Kim Jong-il, and Kim Jong-un are presented as historical truths in textbooks, while songs and artwork reinforce their supposed greatness. Public spaces are dominated by monuments and slogans extolling the regime, and citizens are expected to internalize these messages as part of their daily existence. In private homes, portraits of the Kim family hold a central place, often hung higher than any other images, symbolizing their supremacy. Citizens are required to clean and maintain these portraits regularly, and failing to do so can lead to severe punishment, including imprisonment. This meticulous reverence ensures that loyalty to the Kim dynasty becomes both a public performance and a private obligation. For the elite guards, this culture of indoctrination is taken to an entirely different level. Their exposure to propaganda is not passive. They actively participate in rituals and exercises that reaffirm their devotion. These include daily sessions of ideological training, where recruits study the biographies of the Kim family in exhaustive detail. These texts are designed to portray the Kims as superhuman figures, wise, benevolent, and invincible. Beyond education, guards participate in rituals glorifying the leader. They are trained to chant slogans, bow deeply in his presence, and rehearse their roles in public displays of loyalty. The indoctrination is not merely symbolic. It is designed to instill a mindset where the guards view Kim Jong-un as a divine protector whose survival is synonymous with the nation's existence. This unwavering loyalty is reinforced through grueling simulations. Recruits undergo drills mimicking assassination attempts, natural disasters, or other emergencies, where their only task is to protect the leader at all costs. These exercises serve a dual purpose: training for real threats and testing the guards' willingness to sacrifice their lives without hesitation. The ultimate goal of this indoctrination is to create individuals who perceive self-sacrifice, not as a duty, but as a profound honor in service of their supreme leader. Life inside the leader's shadow, expanded. Life within Kim Jong-un's inner circle is a paradox of power and peril. While tasked with the prestigious role of protecting the leader, elite guards live under immense pressure, constant surveillance, and the threat of severe punishment for even minor errors. Any breach of protocol can lead to swift and public consequences, often extending to their families under the regime's guilt by association policy. Guards are isolated from personal relationships, their lives entirely devoted to Kim Jong-un's protection. Even among this elite group, relentless monitoring ensures unwavering loyalty. Despite their critical role, guards are treated as expendable tools, valued only for their service. Their lives reflect the broader reality of North Korea, where loyalty to the regime comes at the cost of freedom, individuality, and humanity. Hey there, where are you from? I want to know which city you're watching our video from. Please leave a comment so we don't feel lonely. A small action like this will motivate us to make more videos. Thank you and much love to you. Insights into labor camps. Accounts from defectors, including former bodyguards, provide rare glimpses into North Korea's labor camps, some of the most secretive and oppressive institutions in the world. These camps, officially referred to as re-education centers, are sites of unimaginable suffering. Prisoners are subjected to extreme physical labor, often working 12 to 16 hours a day under hazardous conditions, such as mining or logging. Malnutrition is rampant. Inmates subsist on meager rations of cornmeal or soup, leaving many on the brink of starvation. Those who fall ill or fail to meet labor quotas are beaten or left to die. The reasons for imprisonment range from minor infractions, like listening to foreign radio broadcasts or criticizing the regime, to being related to someone deemed a political dissident. Punishments are arbitrary and often serve as public warnings to deter others. Survivor testimonies describe horrifying scenes: mass executions, forced abortions, and a total absence of medical care. For many, these camps are death sentences. The existence of such brutal institutions underscores the lengths to which the regime will go to maintain control through fear. Kim Jong-un, a complex and ruthless leader. Kim Jong-un presents a dichotomy of excess and insecurity. On one hand, he revels in luxury, indulging in imported wines, rare delicacies, and custom-built yachts. On the other, he is deeply paranoid, mistrusting even his closest advisors and relatives. This mistrust has led to a series of purges, the most infamous being the execution of his uncle, Jang Song-thaek, once considered the second most powerful man in North Korea. Kim's impulsive nature is evident in both his domestic policies and international dealings. He is known for abrupt decisions, such as high-profile missile launches timed to coincide with global events. Yet behind these displays of power lies an isolated figure, reportedly relying on a tight inner circle to maintain his grip on authority. Despite his outward confidence, Kim's rule is marked by an underlying sense of vulnerability. The frequent purges, elaborate security measures, and reliance on propaganda reveal a leader deeply aware of the precariousness of his position. His obsession with control extends even to his public image, where every appearance is meticulously choreographed to project strength and infallibility. Escape and the pursuit of truth. The journey from being an elite bodyguard to becoming a defector is fraught with unimaginable risks and sacrifices. After years of enduring the oppressive environment within Kim Jong-un's inner circle, one former bodyguard managed the near impossible: escape. His decision to flee was not just a quest for freedom, but a courageous act to expose the hidden brutality of the regime. The escape itself was a perilous endeavor, involving intricate planning, immense courage, and sheer luck. Defectors must navigate a minefield of dangers, literal and figurative, ranging from heavily patrolled borders to the threat of betrayal by informants. For a high-ranking individual like a bodyguard, the risks are exponentially higher. The regime considers such defections not just personal betrayals, but threats to national security, often retaliating by punishing the defectors' remaining family members. After reaching safety, the former bodyguard began to speak out, becoming a voice for those still trapped under the oppressive rule of North Korea. His testimony at the United Nations and other international forums has provided rare and chilling insights into the regime's inner workings. These accounts paint a vivid picture of life inside the Kim dynasty's security apparatus, revealing the extent of surveillance, indoctrination, and violence used to maintain control. In addition to public speaking, he has documented his experiences in books and interviews, ensuring that the world does not forget the plight of North Koreans. His stories highlight not only the suffering of prisoners in labor camps, but also the psychological toll on those tasked with enforcing the regime's policies. By shedding light on these issues, he hopes to galvanize international action and support for human rights in North Korea. This shocking account challenges us to reflect on the sacrifices made for truth and justice. It's a haunting reminder of the human cost of tyranny and a plea to keep the plight of North Korea's people in global consciousness. What are your thoughts on this harrowing story? Share your opinions in the comments below, and don't forget to like and follow for more compelling insights. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.